Alright, what's going on, guys? Albino here. I'm gonna try to make this intro a little bit short because I think it's been too long in the other takes, so I'm just gonna try and make it short. This is a quite long video, as you can tell, and it's majority gonna be about my opinions on the game. I don't know where it's going, to be honest, but I'm just gonna give you guys my opinion. This video is mostly my opinion, so that's that. And if you couldn't already tell, this is a video about where Call of Duty is going and etc. Is it gonna die? What's gonna happen? You know. So before we get into that, I want to state some stuff about my channel and myself. So first of all, where's my channel going? It's in a really weird mix because sometimes I get, some views, sometimes I don't. I'm not obviously a, big channel with only 150 subscribers. I'm not, huge or anything. So obviously I'm not going to get that many. But it's weird how I get most of views on some videos and then some I don't. I think the GTA video did really, really good because it was obviously recommending people that watch, GTA stuff and majority of stuff like that. But when it comes to my CoD content, it's, up and down here and there, has a really weird mix of views. So to be honest, I don't know where my channel is going. My channel is very, very old. It was created, I think, all the way back in like 2016 or something. So my channel is very old, so it's not going to get pushed out there. I've been thinking of creating a new channel, but I just don't really want to, in a sense, because I've put a lot of work into this channel, and I know I can download videos and re-upload them to the new one, but I don't want this channel to just go to waste. So I'm gonna keep with this channel and I'm gonna stick with it, and I'm gonna stick making content because that's just what I love doing. And speaking of making content, I've been posting around like a week to 2 weeks. That's mainly when I upload, so it's an alright schedule. It's better than some people who take months to months to get their videos out. But it's just, I feel like some part of me feels like it's going too slow, but also part of me feels like that I'm doing better than others. So I don't really know where to go, in a sense. Obviously I'm still going to be uploading, going to be doing my road to Polyatomic and Orion, so there's no need for that. I'm not quitting, obviously, but I don't know where my channel's going, and I don't really know much about the growth of it. So I just wanted to get that clear, and if I end up making a new channel, I will let you guys know ASAP, obviously, on this one. So yeah. Also, a variety of games is a bit much to say, so I don't have much, since I don't really want to install the PS4 version of some games that are already on the PS5, such as Dead by Daylight, and I already have GTA, so obviously I've done GTA. But Cold War, obviously I can upgrade to that and I'll get the PS5 version, but I've left Cold War into the dust, and it's just, it brings back not so good memories, so I really don't want to go back to that game. As much as I loved that game, and playing with No Game and everything, winning my first time, one of my first games on there, and that actually what got me more into that hide and seek community and making these videos. I just don't know how to approach newer games like this. My GTA video did really good, so I can do more GTA videos, but there's just, I feel like there's not much games I can do, and if I post those games, they're just gonna flop immediately. So I don't know. I might try, I might not. it all depends how I feel. But yeah, that's the state of my channel. Um, I don't know how this video is going to affect me. I really do not know. I hope it affects in a good benefit. So there's that. But I honestly do not know where this channel is going. I try to upload as much as I can, at least a week to 2 weeks. So I'm pretty much consistent to some point. So again, I just don't know where it's going. But that is the state of my channel, and that's just a little bit more of what's going on. I'm trying to get like a little bit, it's not a full script, but it is a things I need to talk about. So I guess you can say it's somewhat scripted, but a lot of this stuff is just coming off the top of my head. So we're going to go on to the next topic. So what's wrong with Call of Duty at this point in time? I think that there is a lot of things wrong with CoD, quote unquote, 2.0, and possibly the future of CoD. Vanguard, as you guys knew, was a complete bust. It didn't start getting better until the end of the season. And if you guys do know, it stated on Twitter that there was apparently going to be a Advanced Warfare 2 instead of Vanguard. Or actually, no, it was World War II, Call of Duty World War II. There was going to be an Advanced Warfare 2. So I kind of liked Advanced Warfare. Obviously, it introduced the supply drops, but it was overall a fun game with the advanced movement. It was a bit chunky, I know, but you know, you could still get around places. It was overall somewhat of a decent game. Zombies was absolutely phenomenal in that game, the story-wise, and it could have done a lot better. I think Advanced Warfare 2 would have been great. Obviously, I played World War II somewhat, but I didn't enjoy it. I don't enjoy past Call of Duties now as much as I used to, so obviously there's that. And really, anybody doesn't. They want advanced movement and exosuits back, you know, from different people all over Twitter and, you know, comment sections of different things like Instagram, YouTube, you know, the gist. So where is it going, or what's wrong with it exactly? CoD 2.0 is very weird, I would say. Modern Warfare 2 is a great game. It's just, it's not the best. It's not the best. In my opinion, Cold War is probably better than Modern Warfare 2. I know that's a pretty huge statement, but in my overall opinion, even though the game was made less than a year, it's somewhat more fun because, one, it's by Treyarch. I'm a Treyarch fanboy, I know. So, and two, it's more of an arcadey style COD. It wasn't realistic almost whatsoever. So those are just a few of the reasons, and people are still on Cold War. They're enjoying Cold War. It's still on the PS5 version, so that's pretty good. It's just a really fun game, but again, I'm not going to go back to it. I left that game in the dust. I know it's a really overall good game. I just don't really have the motivation to go back to it. So, yeah. And just a few things wrong with COD right now. Obviously, Vanguard, one of them. I already said that. I feel like Infinity Ward does not listen to their community as much as they say. If you guys do remember on their Twitter, again, a lot of these things are going to come from Twitter, so just, you know, keep that in mind. On their Twitter, they did say that they were going to be doing, like, I don't know, what, monthly polls on their Twitter for what maps that they want. yeah, they only did that once. So yeah, it's it's I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I just don't know what they're doing. They refuse almost because sometimes they do things good. They brought back one-shot snipers. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm gonna go over how this season is in a minute. But they did bring back one-shot snipers, so there's a big plus. They just don't as much listen to the community. The events are I would say. It's just it's not how it used to be. So, but I know they were moving forward with COD, so if it just if it that makes sense, that makes sense. So, I personally just don't like the way the new COD is, and I would rather go back to the old COD. They somewhat fixed movement in the new season, but movement just wasn't like what it was back in 2019. It's people say I personally I don't have a thing with the movement. It's some like I really enjoy the dolphin diving, but sometimes I really do feel like you have concrete just stuck to your feet, and the footsteps are just so loud, just really loud. It just that's what causes people to just camp. And what they did with the minimap where your gun wouldn't show up. Another thing is old radar. Old radar is just the best. I don't know why they removed the old radar, but they did. But this new era of COD is not it, in my opinion, and I really do wish that we can go back to like 2012 or around there, where, you know, of course, my baby Black Ops 2 was made. So, yeah, that is my opinion and some of the facts about, you know, what is wrong with this new era of COD. All right, now where is Call of Duty going exactly? Because Call of Duty wants, yeah, of course, with Call of Duty 2.0, they want to make better changes, quote unquote, better changes to Call of Duty. As in, they revamped the perk system, the menu UI, camo challenges, maps, etc. Do I think some of these things are good? Yes. I thought the camo grind was way easier, and I'm still doing it, obviously. The play styles, I mean, have changed ever since COD 2019. So, but the play styles don't really have to do much of where's COD going. It's more of like what they do, because like the actual, you know, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, and Treyarch. Sledgehammer, they're not right now. They're not my favorite developing team. Infinity Ward, as much as I want to say they're second, I really want to just throw them in a dumpster fire because they don't really listen to the community, and they're all over the damn place. So, but they do have to come at second. And finally, Treyarch, obviously, is my number one. And hopefully, in COD 2024, whenever they make, I don't know, a new Black Ops 5, maybe, who knows. They're taking 2 years to develop it, so there's that. But hopefully, it's going to be way better than anything we've seen throughout the Call of Duties. I'm talking more throwback maps. I'm talking maybe throwback weapons. A whole better perk system, score streaks, because right now the score streaks are either like really annoying, or people don't really use score streaks all too much. I know in Black Ops 2, people usually use the counter, the UAV, the regular UAV that is, and the orbital VSAT. But there was also things such as the swarm, which was very overpowered. People used hunter-killer drones, which is just one of them, and that was still fun. You could do amazing things like trick shots with them. In this Call of Duty, what? We have a chopper gunner. We have a juggernaut. But, you know, when do you really see people trying to go for juggernauts and stuff? You know, there's gunships, but that's mainly in almost every Call of Duty. There's, attack helicopters. There's a chopper gunner, which is usually mainly exclusive to Infinity Ward games. But when you have things such as, like, cluster mines, sentry turrets are, like, you know, a staple of somewhat. But when you add things such as, like, cluster mines and the mortar strikes and, like, what it's like the stealth bomber was all right, but it's like what happened in Modern Warfare 2019 with the white phosphorus, if you remember that, where it put a whole bunch of, like, smoky flare fire stuff down. It was just weird. And then you had the napalm strikes and that were just overpowered in Black Ops Cold War, because you could just manipulate spawns with that. So where I'm going with this is I think they should just do better with almost everything in the game. Balance the weapons, of course, which is probably going to be quite difficult for them. Have better weapons, like, you know, fun weapons that people aren't just going to main one weapon. There's a whole variety of bunch of different weapons that are actually, like, somewhat decent and people are going to use. Because right now in CoD Modern Warfare 2, people are either just using Vesnevs. I'm thinking the new update, people are using STBs, the new guns, obviously, which the new battle rifle actually shreds. The M4 is, I mean, it's a mid assault rifle, but it's actually pretty decent. Then you got the TAC 56, which was one of the best weapons in the game back in Season 2, because almost every sweat ran it back in rank play. And then they decided to buff it for headshot damage. So I don't know what they're doing. And honestly, I don't know where it's going to go. I have to wait until CoD 2024, until Treyarch just surprised us, and hopefully they do good. I'm honestly praying to the Lord above that they do good, because I love Treyarch. I've been playing since Black Ops 1. I've been playing CoD for over 7, 8 years. It's insane, because this is a game that I truly love and been playing again since I was, like, I don't know what, like 6, 7. It's a part of my life. It's a staple of my life. I love this game and I want to see it succeed. Obviously they're going to succeed. They sell billions they get billions every year from the store packs, which I'm going to get into that into a minute. But they just make millions off of the game itself, the store packs, and just other stuff. COD points, the battle pass. I don't know. It's honestly just a whole big, like, mess right now. So until Call of Duty 2024 happens, I'll give my probably honest opinion where Call of Duty is going and if I might stop playing it or not. I don't want it to have to come to that, but it's just constant, like, sweats, rank play skins using Vesnevs, TAC 56, and whatever else guns that they use in rank play. So it's quite annoying. Yeah, I know, but actually, I think they messed up the playlists for this season, because they completely removed rank play from the regular multiplayer thing. I don't know where that went, but if it went somewhere else, then it went somewhere else. But I completely don't know where the playlist is. It's just not there. I don't play rank play. I played it like once with my friends. Kind of enjoyed it until we lost our winning streak. So and that's where I just stopped. But I don't think they did bad on rank play. Rank play is a huge success, obviously, with Treyarch having their stuff in there and actually balancing the weapons. They removed tuning, but some of the weapons are still obviously better than others. You only see like 2 of them. But it's a huge success, and I'm proud of that. So, my honest opinions, I have to wait until 2024 until I can see where CoD is fully going. But for now, it's an eh. It's really an eh because I love the game, but it also really wants me to bash my controller against the wall. So, yeah. All right. Well, how is the new season? So I played it for a day, and to be honest, I think it's shit. I think it's not that good. I think, personally, before I get into what I was about to say, I think they should add a playlist. Hardcore was introduced last season. They barely make any hardcore playlists. Like, they don't do 10v10 hardcore. They don't do cranked hardcore. They don't do the new maps hardcore. All they do is just hardcore. They don't make anything else. So that is what I think they should do. And also about the playlists, the new maps, they're shit. If there's going to be 2 new maps, add both of them into one thing, like Shoot the Ship. That's what I'm saying personally. And also, I don't even want to play the maps. They're shit. One's a nighttime map, which didn't really do that successful in CoD 2019, Modern Warfare 2019. And the second map it's a dark, stormy map. You can swim all the way around the map, and the map is fucking huge. Why? Why do they decide to add these kind of maps? I think they're cool. But of course, not all maps need to be small maps. But I think the traditional 3-laned maps are way better. What do we have? We had Nuketown, but that's only, for Treyarch. We have Shipment, which is, I guess, technically a 3-lane map, but meh. That's like the smallest map. Then we have Shoot House, which is one of the most popular maps. We need more 3-lane maps. Studio or Firing Range from Black Ops 2 and COD, just Call of Duty in general, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 1, it was Firing Range, Black Ops 2 was Studio. That map, amazing, because it's a 3-lane map, and it's just so simple. There's not a whole bunch of shit that you can just go inside of and camp. The Polito's Lighthouse map, I was so horrified of just how much stuff there is, and just wondering why would they add this into the game. It feels like I'm honestly just playing DMZ or Warzone, but with respawns. So, sorry, just on my mic, but it's just so bad. The map is terrible. Then you got the nighttime map, which is somewhat okay, but since it's kind of like nighttime, it's still big, but nighttime just makes it even worse. Nobody asked for nighttime. I mean, some people did ask for nighttime maps, but not a lot of people. So if that's going to be the only one, yeah. Am I going to ever play those maps again? No, those maps are fucking garbage. They're garbage, and I honestly don't think they should be in the game. That's just my opinion. What else? Just the new guns. The XJS or whatever the hell it's called. Imperium. The Intervention, obviously. Then you have the new battle rifle. They're both pretty good. I mean, the thing, what's it called? The fucking, the gun gets hit markers a lot. I'm really butchering this gun's name right now. The Intervention or the Imperium gets a few hit markers. You have to hit upper body. And then the new battle rifle, which I don't even want to pronounce the name of, is like insane. So yeah, the guns are pretty good. The new battle pass, which is a thing I really wanted to talk about, I think it's good. The battle pass is amazing. Black Cell, though, is actually where I think they did pretty good. Because you get a skin, you get a finishing move, and you get, I don't know, what? A blueprint that is animated, and the skin's animated too. Plus you get like 1,400 CoD points. So in total, because usually those blueprints alone would either be $20 or $24, which is 24,000 CoD points. Plus the 1,014 or 1,400. I don't know how to do math. That would turn out to be $24 or no, $34 or even $42 or 48 or 38. I'm really bad at math. I am so bad. I think they did pretty good because even when you have the regular battle pass, sure you can't get some things, I think. I'm not too sure of how the battle pass works, but I know the skins you get from the regular battle pass have different variations of their skins for Black Cell. And oh man, that Valeria skin for their Black Cell variant at the tier, like what? They're tier 100 whenever you finish. Oh man. Almost all the skins look good. The ghost skin looks amazing. It's almost like a ripoff from the Bone Chiller. I mean, not quite, but you know, they look great. But my problem is people who bought the bundle, the Vault Edition bundle. I mean, yeah, it was before, it was all the way back when the first ever season 0, then when the game launched, it was there. But some people feel like they got like scammed out of it. You got 55, I think, tier skips, plus a battle pass of whenever you buy it. And if you even don't, they give you some COD points back. You got all those skins, which I think personally look better than the ones in the battle pass, except for their Black Cell ones. I think their Black Cell ones look amazing, way better than the Vault Edition, way better than the regular ones. But the Vault Edition looks way better, or not way better, but they look better than the regular ones in the battle pass. So my conclusion of the new season, it's mid. It's mid so far. I mean, it's all right because the new guns are all right. Can't wait to level them up. Got grinding to do. They're gonna add a new pistol maybe. There was leaks about an automatic deagle, which is crazy. We've never seen that in a COD, I think. It's just, I don't know. It's a leak. It's from like fucking Japan or something, from the Japan Twitter. But the maps, they gotta go. They really gotta go. They're so bad. I'm never gonna play those maps. We need 3-laned maps back in COD. The ones, I mean, sure, they're all right to play. The OG, like the ones that came out with the game, and like I can't list any of them off the top of my head. That's how much. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. They didn't. What? No, they took Museum out of launch, but some. When I say some, I mean some. Like a very few amount of the maps released on launch, like out of beta, are all right. But people want Shipment and Shoot House to grind and to just play maps that are not as campy. Sure, people camp up in the office, but you could deal with that sometimes. So my overall conclusion, it's mid. It's just mid. The weapons are alright. Oh, wait. Actually, I didn't even talk about Warzone and DMZ. So, before I get to my conclusion, which is basically overall mid, the Warzone, they added one-shot snipers back. They added Resurgence. Warzone's pretty booming pretty big right now. But, you know, multiplayer doesn't get much love either. I feel like they mostly just focus on Warzone. So there's that. Then there's DMZ. Personally, I only played DMZ once, and or a couple of times actually, but mainly once, just to get the M13 from the chemist, which I am telling you is the worst thing I've ever experienced. That had to be the worst thing I've ever experienced. DMZ, I think, is cool. I don't play Escape from Tarkov. I know it's kind of like that. But personally, I'm not into those kind of platform shooters or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I know DMZ is pretty booming right now. My brother plays it. He plays it sometimes, so it must be good, apparently. But the issue I have is one of the bundles. One of the bundles in the store have to do with basically pay to win. It's not that much of a win, but when you see it, which I'm probably going to show it up here, when you buy a bundle, you get, I don't know, one of these free like operator slots or whatever. I haven't played DMC, so I don't know. Then you get a thing with this skin, which is, I believe, a medium backpack. Which, first of all, when I was playing, I feel like I had no room in my backpack, and I couldn't find backpacks anywhere. So, I'm just saying, it's somewhat pay to win, which I'm very disappointed about. Like the new bunny skin that came out for Easter, I don't even know if the hitbox is like huge on that. The gluttony skin, which is an absolute beefy, like juggernaut looking kind of skin, I don't know if that has a bigger hitbox or not, which is the reason why people mostly play female operators, because they're more slim and there's not much to shoot. So my overall conclusion, again, for the third time, is it's mid, and I'm somewhat disappointed with, DMZ. Warzone, they're going to have Plunder. I don't play Warzone because I don't like Battle Royales all too much. But overall, I'm pretty disappointed that they don't add Shipment or Shoot House as their own separate playlist. They don't do anything with hardcore. They fucking removed rank play, I think. I'm not too sure, but that's what it looks like. And they just they don't want to do their polls anymore, which they fucking said on their Twitter. But, what can you do? So, that is my overall opinion on the new season. Alright. Now, what can we do as a community to fix CoD? Really? The newer CODs? I don't know. They just gotta hope that the community, the community does like its best to reach out to the developers and ask them to fix things. If it at least becomes a really big problem, such as Black Ops 3 getting invaded with hackers, being able to see your IP address and install malware onto your computer, which is actually insane. But Treyarch actually went and dealt with that, and they removed it. So that's honestly really good. They also made a somewhat of a mod, like IWX and Plutonium, like how they have like Call of Duties, like you can play Plutonium. Well, Black Ops 2, you can play without cheaters, unlock everything, have FOV even, and other stuff like Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Ghost, which nobody really plays on that one, Advanced Warfare. They all done it for now Black Ops 3, which is actually amazing. You can unlock everything, all the guns that you want. You can unlock all the calling cards, everything you want. You can go to the highest prestige. Sadly, you cannot go to Prestige Master, but you have to grind your way to there. But maybe they might change that in the future. So that means no loot boxes, of course, and no hackers. So that is honestly amazing, and it makes me real happy that the community does stuff like this to improve CoD and make it the way that it is. Just like how for Black Ops 3, people make custom zombie maps, and it's a bunch of people do custom zombie maps like Noah J, Alexify. It's a bunch of people do that. So the community has great understanding and amazing work. If you've just seen what they have done, most maps made by people, just developers, small developers and just people, they have done amazing things. Actual amazing things. Most of the maps are better than regular COD maps with Easter eggs, such as because people like Shadows of Evil a lot, but I don't know, Grod Krovi, the map with the dragon. People, I don't really think they like that map all too much. I mean, it was on our right map. People made stuff such as the Leviathan, where you're based underwater, and tower maps. Of course, you got Octagonal Ascension, different kinds of stuff, and it just amazes me to see what the community can do, and just apparently other developers, as in the mainline developers, don't see that much potential. And it just hurts me to see that, because these guys have great potential and they make really awesome stuff, like different custom weapons to almost anything you can think of, different perks. It's crazy. And the maps look almost absolutely beautiful. I'm just somewhat disappointed that that the mainstream developers don't see this, and they just either don't take inspiration because, one of the story that they have to do, but just overall, map design wise and maybe perk wise. So I don't know if it could be a thing with copyright or what, but I don't know. So overall, what can we do as a community? Not much. Really, all we can do is just boycott for different changes. So that's mainly all we can do. If the changes are that severe, then they'll fix them. If they're really not, then they won't. Such as the UI, they never fix that. I've been complaining about it since day one. I hate the UI. They fixed the camo one, which is alright, but the main UI to actually go play the game modes, it's really bad. And I like the vertical one more than the horizontal. So yeah, I think it's really bad, and they really should change it. And I hope it does change with CoD 2024. So overall, my conclusion is that the devs should listen to the community more and see their work, and as what we can do to fix it, just boycott. That's it. That's really all we can do. We can't forcefully make them change the way the game is, unless it's like unnervingly bad. So that's honestly all we can really do for CoD and what the community itself can do. The long-awaited question, will the game die out? Personally, I don't think so. The game it has a bunch of players, even though on Steam it did get lower than 100,000, but that's just on Steam, not including Battle.net, not including Xbox, not including PlayStation. So there's that. But personally, I don't think the game will ever die out. Certain games may, like COD Ghost. You barely see anybody on that game no more. World at War, which was like the first game, I think, by Treyarch. That game is almost completely dead. The first Call of Duties, as in Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, and I think Call of Duty 4 is still good. But Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3 are probably completely dead, almost. If not, they're maybe like run by bots or something. I don't know. But then again, that's where IWX comes in, and they help those Call of Duties, even though COD Ghost is not even doing that good. So it's nobody liked COD Ghost, really. I personally liked the game for its campaign and story, but the gameplay was just not it. But anyways, do I think the game's gonna die out? No. Do certain games like different CODs, do I think they will die out? Obviously, you can't go back. You can't be in 2020, in the 2020s, and go back to a game that was almost all the way made before 2010. I mean, you could, but not a lot of people are going to. COD, the first Black Ops, in many people's love, it was one of the best Call of Duties, in my opinion. It's slowly going down in population over time, obviously, such as World War II. So some games are going to eventually die. But the Call of Duty franchise, I don't think will ever die out, because it is just a huge franchise, and it's very successful, selling billions of getting billions a year, selling millions of copies a year. It's never gonna die out. At least Call of Duty is. Call of Duty is not gonna ever die out. Hopefully, not trying to jinx it, fingers crossed, but in my opinion, it's never gonna die out. It is one of the most successful franchise, and I love it. And if it dies out, I die out, because there's not really much else for me to play. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for, listening to me talk. I doubt a lot of people are going to get to this far, but hopefully I can make the video somewhat enjoyable, because I don't think people are just going to sit here and just watch gameplay in the background when I talk just for 40-something minutes so far. So I just want to go over a quick recap. So what do we got here? Where's COD? What is going on with my channel? So my channel sometimes doesn't get a lot of views, but sometimes it does. Obviously, I'm going to still be uploading, but I feel like are some games where I want to upload, but I don't. I should upload, but I don't. And there's also some games that I should be playing, but can't or won't. So there's that. And do I think my channel is pretty stable? Yeah, it's alright. But that's basically it for my channel, and it's in a good state. It's in a state I like. If I grow slow, I grow slow. If I gain popularity fast, I gain popularity fast. It's patience. I know it's an old channel, so I don't get recommended as much, but it's all about patience. What is wrong with COD? COD is in a weird era right now with COD 2.0, and it is just everything from the perk system to the way they changed the UI, from the way they done the maps, it is not the best. Do I wish to go back to old CoD? Yes. Do other people? Yes. Can you? Of course you can. But is there much to grind if you can just unlock everything from like, or get overrun by hackers? You know, there's not much you can do there. So it's a win-lose kind of situation. So what's wrong with CoD? It's in a really goofy place right now, and I just think it's not performing as well. So until we see what's from CoD 2024, then obviously it might get better. Now, where is CoD going? CoD is, I honestly don't know, but hopefully Treyarch changes it for the better. Maybe we will one day get Advanced Warfare 2. Or Infinite Warfare 2, even. I didn't really play Infinite Warfare 2 much, but maybe we might get it, maybe not. So, where's it going? I don't know. Do I think CoD 2024 is going to be good? Hopefully. I'm praying it will. I have a hunch that it might. We have barely any leaks and rumors yet. Like, I don't think even the name is rumored. I think it's only like in a beta name. So, to be honest, I don't know where it's going, but I honestly hope it goes well, and, you know, we don't have another Vanguard, so, yeah. Season 3. Season 3 is just one word. It's mid. The maps are terrible. The guns are okay. The gameplay just didn't really change. Perk system is still okay. I'd rather go back to the old perk system. So, honestly, I just don't know where this season is going to go with Season Reloaded. They bring back one-shot snipers for Warzone. They have a pay-to-win bundle in DMZ, which is not that pay-to-win, but it is somewhat pay-to-win. So, there's also that. So, I think this season is pretty mid, and probably won't be playing it until Shoot House or Shipment comes back. So, yeah. New video, just saying, a little plug-in right here. New video will come out with, obviously you can see the gameplay right here of my long shots. So the new video will be out probably a week or 2 weeks after this one is out. Most likely a week. Or, I don't know. It could be either. I could be taking a break. So, you know, it's whichever. So back on to the rant or the recap. What can we do as a community to fix CoD? Nothing really. All we can do is boycott for things to fix and report stuff to fix. But that's most likely not going to happen. They're not going to change the perk system. They're not going to change the main UI. I highly doubt it. So there's not much really we can do, but overall bugs and like overpowered shotguns, the VO or not the VOK, you know, the broadside. So yeah, all we can do is boycott for situations like that. Making such as Black Ops 3, we can make different maps, zombie maps, whole things new from perks, zombie maps as I just said, weapons, character models, zombie models, etc. Easter eggs even. People have made their own Easter eggs. It's insane. It's absolutely phenomenal. People have also made IWX mods, which is for PC only, unfortunately. And it's just so that there's not really much hackers and you can just unlock everything in older Call of Duties like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghost, Advanced Warfare, you know, those games. They did make one for Black Ops 3, so there is that. But they did also fixed, I think, the invisible thing in God mode for Black Ops 3, regular Black Ops 3, so console players, you're good. You didn't have to deal with the IP address getting leaked and installing malware onto your stuff, because that was only a PC thing, but they did also fix that. So thank you, Treyarch, for fixing that. I appreciate you. This is why I love you guys. So Season 3, mid. Actually, we're not even on the Season 3 topic, but what can we do as a community? Just boycott, and I wish they could just see the potential that other devs have. The official devs, like Raven, Sledgehammer, Infinity War Treyarch. I don't know if they see too much potential in smaller devs, like just regular people, but I really wish they did. And, you know, I wish they even give them a job for it. Now, will the game die out? Short answer, in Call of Duty in general, no. Call of Duty is a great franchise, and it will never die out because it's just a great franchise in general, and it's so popular. And if it did die out, I wouldn't be here because I'd go with the game. I'd die out. Okay. But anyways, some CODs, certain COD games may die out, like World at War and Call of Duty's 1 through 3, the original ones. They are probably already dead, such as Call of Duty Ghosts. Maybe Call of Duty Ghosts somewhat, it's dying out. Games are going to die out eventually. Multiple games have died out. So yeah, do I think main question, do I think COD is going to die? No, but certain COD games will, and it's just unfortunate. But it's good to see people going back and playing some of those mods that people created, because it just shows that they love the older CODs, and personally I do too. I love the older CODs. Alright, well, that's it for the recap. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you've gotten this far, I really do appreciate it. I am starving, so I'm about to go just munch down on some pizza because I am hungry. I don't know, I'm just talking out of my ass right here because I am just completely hungry. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you agree with some of my stuff, then thank you. If you don't, feel free to leave it down in the comments. Everybody has their own opinions, remember. So, everything is not a great opinion. Some things might be good opinions, some might not. Not everything is great. People have their own opinions. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want me to do another video like this whenever not another season, but the new COD comes out, I'll happily do one. Maybe not this long, but I will happily make another video like that. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Make sure to turn on the notifications. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, because the new video will probably be dropping out a week after this one does. So, yep. Again, stay tuned, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Peace.